Kiptum Lucy Moura is my colleague on the sign language interpretation. Now, former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i has been granted anticipatory bail by the High Court to stop his purported impending arrest. His lawyer Danstan Omari says Matiang'i was granted a personal bond of 200,000 shillings, with the court stopping any form of arrest and prosecution. The former Cabinet Secretary on Wednesday claimed his house was under siege by security officers who were allegedly seeking to arrest him for unknown reasons.
Court orders, ex parte from the court. He walks in, he gets an order, comes out. He walks in, he gets an order, comes out. In fact, he could even walk in today and say he wants an order so that all cabinet secretaries commit suicide. You'll get the order. He walks in, gets an order, comes out. What does that say about our judicial system?
The same order fought by the then Interior CS Fred Matiang'i has now turned out to be his savior. Matiang'i obtained anticipatory order stopping his arrest and prosecution 4 years after he had accused the judiciary of the new invention where some top officials would rush to shield themselves from any arrest.
Matiang'i will not run away from this country. He will not go away from this country. He has not committed any known crime. Anybody with evidence, let him present that evidence.
According to his lawyer Danstan Omari, Matiang'i was granted a personal bond of 200,000 shillings. Security agencies stopped from arresting or prosecuting him.
There seems to be a choreographed attack on the former cabinet CSS, including the former head of state. So we'll be taking instructions today from the other CSS and the PSS, plus the former head of state, with a view of filing anticipatory bail application for all of them.
If there is anything against him, it's in plain view. Call him in court. We shall defend him. But we cannot now vilify him. Vilify him. And of course, I know tomorrow it will be Kibicho, the other day it will be Professor Wajakoya. We are ready all to go to court.
The lawyers had also earlier gone to Kawa Law Courts to meet the Director of Public Prosecution on the same. But the government has disputed claims of the purported arrest. Interior CS Kithure Kindiki stated that no police officers were sent to Matiang'i's home, dismissing claims made by leaders who spoke about the incident. His sentiments were supported by Inspector General of Police Japheth Koome, who also denied claims his officers went to former Interior CS home in Karen. The DCI says preliminary investigations have uncovered evidence of a well-coordinated and deliberate attempt to spread false information and incite public fears. It says the DCI will not tolerate the purveyors of false information and will take firm and bold action against all those involved in the matter. The leader of majority in the National Assembly, Kimani Ichung'wah, terming the night drama at Matiang'i's Karen home a well-choreographed script that has failed terribly.
If he thinks he's guilty of something, he has everything to fear. But he need not worry that anybody will raid his house in the middle of the night. President William Ruto is running a very responsible, accountable and transparent government, and he has committed to that.
The leaders allege that the former CS was seeking sympathy after panicking from alleged EC committed during his time in office.
There are lawyers who are also associating themselves with some of these very unfortunate scripts that are being put out there. The truth of the matter is that there has been an attempt to bring disorder, chaos, and civil action.
Ruth Wamboi for Prime Edition.